Mean Green, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And
oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be easy against this defense throwing the football, right? They've got a pass rush. This quarterback was going to be under duress. He gets drilled, but he gets his first completion on the opening drive of the game. It's going to look like this the rest of the way.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. And getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulane's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it up.
Breaks into the open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. Johnson wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Lewis. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative.
Breaks away on the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run it from the gun. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Tulane right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Johnson looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Bennett.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. So 1st down here as they go back to work. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel as these stats will show you. Tulane working with a fresh set of downs as we open this 2nd quarter. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There he goes. Got enough space. And they was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gonna let it fly. Hauls it in down the sideline. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Red pass is complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. North Texas in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The short hands, it's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Johnson wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Finds his tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to throw it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He caught it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
The offense changing the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Here's a heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Buys a little extra time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. North Texas will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Johnson wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's gone. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for space. It's Goff. Inside the 45. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's Bennett. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Lewis. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Green Wave. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to get it through the air. Wide open downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. North Texas really has it going on offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
Turning it on. Quick strike complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson wants to throw it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. North Texas in the hurry up. The give to the back. Spin move. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, North Texas!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Right back to the well. Still on his feet at the 40. And no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the... Get it back, gets a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Got the quick pass. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got him. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tulane. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. North Texas in the hurry up.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game.
This quarterback has been really good today, has been on top of it, seeing things.
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. It'll be a draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense. But you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Mean Green. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. "76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Johnson looking to throw. Got a man. It's Goff. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bennett. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Making side adjustments here. Sends it back in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 22 on 1st and 10. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Let's go.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Yeah, Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Using the quick game. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.